Listen, folks, I'm not here because I want to be here. I'm not here because I want to talk about how much of a failure Joe and Rolandis are because they didn't stay true to themselves when they should have. And now they have to watch Shamar on not only Cardi B's stage, but BET's stage, and also at the Lou Young show when he was behind the scenes at the BET Awards and he ended up interviewing Shamar with his partner. I'm not saying Joe and Charles, I'm not saying they are jealous, but what I am saying is we should take a trip down memory lane. Remember when Joe was sitting up here telling us he was going to the BET Awards and we don't even know if they gonna do the remix down at the BET Awards? Oh, I don't even want to start laughing yet. Okay, makeup, stay on. Please do not mess up. I really need to get better about my under eye makeup because as soon as I get to laughing, it's gone.
Of going on the BET Awards, performing. What y'all think about that?
I'm running back.
Might even have a chance of going on the BET Awards, performing.
No.
What y'all think about that? We trying to do big things. All this little stuff that everybody trying to do and talking about and stuff, we ain't trying to do that. We trying to do big things.
You guys recently got married. What about children, growing your family?
Y'all
don't want kids? Yeah, but Candy can do it. Candy Burns. What about y'all?
Well, I mean,
Can't for the babysit for nobody.
You know,
you gotta have that money first.
I'm also Tamar Braxton is performing, and I'm also supposedly open up for Tamar Braxton. So that's a big thing. First, I gotta hit these radio stations. So now I'm looking for the radio station people to hit us up for interviews and stuff like that. So first, we don't have to do it like that. We didn't go on the radio station last year with Charles O'Lunch. Yes, we did. We did go on the radio station. We went on 2 of them last year.
In his hometown. What is it?
But I think this is just a different look. Miss Netta rapping and and Charles rapping, and nobody heard Charles barely even too much talk. But the rap, I was like, oh my God.
They must not have heard the same song we done heard.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, but we come to LA a lot and we don't never do nothing, so we want to do something before tomorrow hits. I just read some of these comments and I just laugh at them. I ain't gonna say nothing. I just be like, y'all so rude and so bad. I'm not on here talking about nobody and stuff like that, but people on here just talking about me. They being so mean. They are being so mean. They don't got nothing to do this early this morning. Go wipe your face. Go brush your nasty ass teeth. Instead of talking about my face clean. I don't wash mine. Go clean.
I honestly thought it was crazy that they still ended up going all the way down to the BET Awards, listening to Carlos explain how he told them certain things and not to make certain movements because he was still trying to get things clear through their sponsor, who was supposed to be a gentleman named Roy. I don't understand why they still went to the BET Awards because all they got into was the lobby. That's it. And then Netta tried to come back online and tell us some stupid ass excuse as to why they weren't able to get into the BET Awards. At the end of the day, I feel like they did not have enough influence to be there. And if they wanted to be in there, they should have probably just bought those like seat filler type of tickets.
After the fact, so I'm telling my manager hey, I was like, what is going on with the BET Awards, the red carpet? So he was telling me that Roy was getting back to him and he was going to let him know and this and that and that and this and all that other crap that was going wrong. And here it is. It's the beginning of June. So I'm like, okay, because it's getting close and we need to know, if we need to go here or we need to do this or do that or whatever the fact may be. And he just said, Roy contacted us. He's trying to get everything paid for y'all, where y'all don't have to spend any money. And that's what the holdup is and all that. So I was like, it don't matter. I was like, because we got our tickets or whatever. I was like, we buy our own tickets. We don't need nobody to fund us to do nothing. We got our own money. We can do whatever we want to do because we got our own money. So anyway, so he said, just hold off on that. We're going to hold off on that last minute thing just in case if that's the last minute and that's what you got to do. So I said, okay. So he studied, supposed to talk to the man, and so the man supposed to have surgery. So after he had the surgery, I don't know if his memory got fucked up or he got lost or whatever. It was like a total, it was just everything was just off track right from right then. And that was like almost the week before us going to the BET Award. So I'm like, okay, so what is Roy talking about? Is he talking about us still coming or not? I said, because we're not going, fine. We don't have to go. It's not a big deal. We didn't want to go. We didn't want to waste no money. So he said, well, Miss Netta, he said, this is my manager speaking. He said, Miss Netta, we're going to go ahead and go along with this trip and we're going to do the trip or whatever as planned. So I'm like, okay. So after that, Roy texted him and told him everything is still in place. So we said, okay. So after that, we bought our plane tickets and stuff and we went and we went to LA. So the night that we got to LA, we supposed to have the Cardi B and Sexy Red concert in LA. That was Friday night. So when we get there, hair and makeup supposed to start at 6. And my manager kept saying, hey, y'all just wait until the hair and makeup come and all this and all that. So we just sat at the hotel all that day. And then 6 o'clock came, no hair and makeup. I couldn't get in touch with my manager because he was, I don't know why I couldn't get in contact with him. But I couldn't get in contact with him. And this was Friday night. So after that, I'm like, okay. So we didn't go to Cardi Red's concert and, Cardi B concert. We didn't go. So I said, okay. So that Saturday morning came. So I'm like, okay. So we had breakfast. And y'all seeing the breakfast, I had said, well, y'all, the red carpet thing, just don't like it's really gonna happen to me. I don't know. I just let y'all know, whatever. Those people that watches me and watches my live, I did make that statement. And also later on in the breakfast, Charles was like, I don't care about it. We don't go, or whatever. I was just like, well, I don't know. I was like, but what we're gonna do? We're not gonna sit at this hotel all day and not do nothing. Just sit here in LA. I said, so we gonna make some plans or whatever. So we made plans, and our plan was that we decided to go and take a tour around LA. That's what y'all seen us on the live, taking a tour to Beverly Hills and all that other stuff. And then after we got through with the tour, we went to Pink's Hot Dog to go eat Pink's Hot Dogs. And I was like, okay, hot dogs with bacon and all this other stuff. I want one of those. I want to try. So we went there. We did a video and everything.
This is their manager, Carlos, and he at one point in time was getting them gigs and all kind of shit. But it seems like they didn't know how to just listen to what he was telling them to do.
They never had BET on their mind. All right, it was in April or May when Roy started saying, "Hey, I'm going to get them on the red carpet for the BET Awards." So, from May up into June, from April, around about April, so up into June for about 2 months. Roy, we talk almost weekly, sometimes daily, because of the things that he was going to do. Roy was also the publicist to be able. So the reason, the truth as to why we never put the reality show out was because Roy was actually working on being able to get them a larger deal with the network who would actually pay them, right? So one of these bigger networks to actually pay them for a reality show, and we filmed something completely different. That was the reason, the honest reason, as to why we never put the reality show out, because we was waiting to, Roy sent press releases out. His office sent press releases out and actually served as the fucking publicist. Right? Anyway, so.
See, and they ain't never had nothing going on for themselves ever since they have not been paired up with Carlos. They've had the trolls like Hottie and her team and other trolls on the internet that they've paired with and tried to do discussion panels with. However, that cannot get you traction in the real world. That's just social media. That's just live battling, making money off of TikTok. That is not creating an actual image outside of social media. Joe not understanding that. This is really who he should not have fucked over.
So Roy had been talking about the BT Award for the betterment of 2 months. Okay. So as a publicist that was hired, to work with them, and he gave us no reason to not believe the work that he was doing. Okay. He had press releases out. He was actively on phone calls with people to actually make things happen, right? So he put me in touch with some people. So he put me in touch with people like Creative Artist Agency, CAA. All right, remember CAA is the group that hired the Risa Tisa girl with the 50 TikTok. So I'm like, okay, we're trying to get them
yep.
Right? They weren't interested.
I remember Risa Tisa. That was my first big video that had blown up because I had taken it off of TikTok because I knew TikTok and YouTube guidelines, they didn't have the same thing. So I was like, I'm gonna just put it on YouTube and see what happens and give my little commentary. I didn't have this set up at first. So I was just giving my commentary, pausing the video, saying something, pausing the video, saying something. And that's how I, got my little traction. Oh, and of course, Netta and Charles. But dang, so
right.
they was having connections.
Mark over at CAA. Mark was just like, he was like, Mark was like, well, Mark asked like, how much they're booking? We was like, well, it's like between $1,500 and $3,500. He's like, somebody of their caliber, they should be about at least $10,000. And so
what?
Mark went back.
Their booking is between $1,500 and $3,500, and Netta want to sit up here and try to talk down to us like we can't make no money.
His team came back and was like, no, we not interested. So that's kind of how all that kind of worked. Okay, so the way that people are actually invited to the BET Awards is solely through their publicists. Okay, this is more business stuff that people do not know. Okay, manager's job is to not get you in place. That's not what a manager does. Okay, a manager's job is to simply manage the opportunities that you have. Okay, so now when it comes time for the BET Awards, all right, I've been in touch with Roy for a minute. Okay, I've been in touch with Roy for a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna read the actual text messages. All right. So the BET Awards weekend, right? So we booked their flights at the last minute because I didn't have any information. He's like, "Are we going to the BET Awards?" I'm like, "Well, Roy hasn't sent any information, so I don't want you all to go to the red carpet." And he hasn't sent any information over. So I got with Roy. Okay. So Friday, June 21st. Okay. It says Roy. All right. I said, "Good morning. Are they still going to the BET Awards?" He said, "Yes, they are." I said, "Do you have a sponsor for flights and hotel?" He said, "No." Okay. I said, June 25th. This is on my birthday. Okay, on my birthday. I'm asking. I said, "Good morning. I need info for this weekend." Okay. I said, Netta. So I talked to him. So we actually talked. We talked on the phone. Okay. We talked on the phone, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting everything together for the award. Send me their sizes." All right. So that's why the next message is that Netta is extra large if the material stretch, and Charles is extra large shirt and a 42 in pants. So also the next day.
Ooh, right, I love some good receipts.
Any updates? I called him. He said 2 minutes on phone. Then he called me back. I said, "Give me 1 minute. I'm in class." I was teaching at the time. He called me. I said, "Give me about 10 minutes." He said, "Okay." I called him back. He said, "I'll call you back." All right. I said, "I just need details. They're landing in LA in about an hour." He said, "I'm on a conference call with Live Nation." Then I called him again on the 28th. He said 5 minutes. I said, "Okay." On June 28th, okay, I said, "I really hope they can walk the red carpet. They'll spend," I said spend, but I meant spend. Well, I said, okay, I corrected myself. "They'll spend money on wardrobe and getting to LA this weekend. They have actually ran out of a little money to make this trip." Okay, he said, "I'm working." Well, I was trying to exaggerate there to kind of make him hurry up and do his job. So I was like, they spend money, they spend all their money. Please make this happen. All right, so I was trying to exaggerate to him to make sure that that this was going to happen. Okay, he said, "Working on it." I said, "Okay, thank you." Then I said, "Please let me know about tonight as well. They are anxious. They were supposed to have events that night. This is the night they're supposed to go to the Cardi B concert."
Hey, listen, Carlos is a good ass manager. He knows how to try to apply professional, respectful pressure to the situation and try and get his clients into the best venues possible and have them pay as little as possible. I'm noticing that he's trying to tell them, hey, this is their sizes. This is how they want to stay. This is where they want to go to. You need to make sure that someone can go ahead and sponsor them or pay for tickets or something because they are high profile clients. Like, I like how he was operating.
That never came to fruition. He said, I have a fashion LGBTQ event for them to attend tonight. Have fashion, all right? He sent the flyer over. There's going to be VIP
that would have been
guests, all right?
fun.
The event tonight, it is approved, all right?
Wouldn't that have been fun? High fashion flyer. Let's see. The event tonight, it is appreciated. That is so cool.
And said, then I asked him, I said, well, what time should they get there? He said between 11. This was, see, this time, this is, you can't see the time, but this was, he said between 11, he said 11 p.m. I landed in Vegas here for 45 minutes. I'll call you back. Then I said, do you have any updates? I was still asking about the BET Awards, okay? Then he said, then I asked him, I said, what are the plans for today? This was on Saturday, the 29th. He said, last is tonight. My bad, I was sleeping, didn't get in to daybreak. Jamie sent the credentials for BET this afternoon. I would give Mountain, the promoter, your number. I'm gonna call you in 2 hours, okay? So, you know, I'm like, all a man has is his word, okay? That's all a person has is their word, okay?
Yeah.
He said, you saw it there. He said, Jamie, send the credentials for BET this afternoon, okay? So I'm like, cool. So to me, that sounds like things are still on go, okay, for the BET Awards, for their credentials, which the policies are supposed to actually make happen, okay? All right? So you come to her. I said, okay. I just landed in Dallas, head to LA in a few hours. He said, I'll call you back because I tried to call. I said, I need details for tonight, time, what's going on, etc. Then I said, I really need details for tonight. This is a little wild. Time it went by. He didn't say anything. So I'm like, I really need details for tonight. Then that night, Saturday, he said, be there at 10. This is at 9:30. Okay. He said, be there at 10:30. So he wanted them to be there somewhere in 30 minutes, and Netta didn't have her hair or makeup at that juncture. Okay. He said, King Titus performing his new single, and I rep him as well. Mountain is the promoter. His number. He said his number. Okay. And I asked him, what's the plan for tomorrow? All I was really worried about was the BET Awards. That's all I cared about. All right, make sure they got a chance to do that. So what's the plan for tomorrow? I never got a call from Jamie or text. Then I said, we still have no information for tomorrow. This is not good. I said, good morning. Any word on today? This is Sunday at 8:19 in the morning on the day of the BET Awards. Okay. Then I said, I'm getting really nervous about today. We haven't heard anything. They have spent their last money on traveling here for this weekend for today. All right, I'm still trying to exaggerate to him that this needs to happen. I said, any update? Texted back 11:25. I said, I'll call you back. Then I said, do you have any word on today? He said, on phone with Jamie right now. Okay. I said, okay, please let me know. They are almost finished getting ready. Then, so we had talked. There's supposed to be a Bentley to come pick them up. I said, is there a Bentley still picking them up? Any update? Roy, are there any updates? So it looks like they aren't going to the red carpet. Then I said, I just need to know what to tell them. They're asking me questions, and I have no answers for them. I said, Roy, you have been planning this for 2 months, and have completely let us down. We have spent money to fly here and rent hotel rooms that aren't cheap. This is truly disappointing. They spent $2,000 on clothes for today. They're not celebrities with money to waste. You haven't given us any instructions or anything. This is beyond terrible, okay? So that's pretty much what happened with the BET Awards.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, it comes as no surprise to me that Netta and Charles didn't appear down at the BET, seeing as how that music shit don't be doing anything. Yeah, it's me.
I wish you mind your business.
Skippity pap, you look like a butt crack.
Focus on you.
When you look at you, you give me good.
Shows your lunch is red.
That nigga look remedial.
I only cook for you.
Can't cook for another nigga, cause another nigga ain't gonna eat that shit. Yeah.
They hating on you.
Ain't shit to hate when a nigga can't breathe.
Shows your lunch is ready.
Gotta eat it. Hey.
And I got the dessert too.
Better not be that cucumber that's downstairs.
For a hater.
That's why that motherfucker sleep in the gas room. We don't come for you. We actually don't even want to see it. Oh, my bad.
If you don't want the tea, I'm tired of you hater.
We tired of you too.
Trying to bash me.
Ain't no bashing, ain't no bashing.
In slow motion.
Just
Just wait and see. Charge your lunch.
My nigga said.
ready. I only cook for you. Charge your lunch is ready. I only cook for you. Come here,
Look, hold on, look at Charles,
your lunch is ready.
Mom, why you gotta kiss me in front of my friends? Oh, man. Everybody's gonna think that I'm not the cool kid around the Boy Scouts and y'all. The thin mint girls already got me. They're called the Girl Scouts. Yeah, fuck the Girl Scouts, man. Mm.
Let me pull that chair out for my kids.
Okay, let me stop yelling in here. I forgot I got neighbors. Y'all remember this one?
Ladies and gentlemen, her, them, she, they, introducing.
I don't know why it always made me laugh that he went through all the pronouns. Netta only recognizes himself as a he. He has said many times before, he is not no woman. He ain't trying to be no woman. He ain't trying to be no black woman. If anything, he would want to be like a white woman.
Shit given to you all the damn time, but then you want to cry about it. You know, so don't look at me and don't try to be, belittle me because I get on here and I fuss at you motherfuckers because y'all get on here, y'all do it. Ain't no white women on my page disrespecting me, cussing me out and all up in me and my husband business. Hell no, because they know how to mind they damn business.
When he got to rapping, this motherfucker thought he was God. He was like, I be running, and when I ain't in the kitchen, I be chicken finger licking, chicken, A.B. Rickin'. Oh, sorry, I missed your part, player.
Say I'm number one, I had his back from the beginning. Study having fun, show from show, stay from say we get it.
All that time, cause Miss Netta still when another bad just hit while another.
I know church is chicken when I see church is chicken. I know church is chicken when I see goddamn church is chicken. This is Church's. If it ain't Church's, it's at least Popeyes. Because honestly, Church's chicken is the best chicken around next to Go Chicken Go. Don't say nothing to me about it, okay? It's actually an upscale restaurant. If you a porch princesa or a hood baby, tell me in the comments. You know what I'm talking about. But this is what he eat now. That chain, I bet, is so faded now. Damn, he look faded as hell, don't he? I wonder if somebody fills in his hairline for him. Why is his head uneven at the top? Like he has an oblong shape. Like how my hair is a little bit bigger on this side than this side. His head is a little bit bigger on one side than the other. So for some reason, I can't find the actual shake and shimmy video. I could only find this young lady named Jess Case, and she has on this red Chiefs hat. She's a pretty girl. Yeah, she looks like a fun time. Am I lying? Anyway, it looks like she is the only one who has did like a fun reaction of the sorts to it. I mean, I don't know. So I'm gonna play a snippet of her video, I guess. You know, it's from, oh man, 9 months ago. Yeah, okay.
I do the shimmy wherever I go. Y'all go with me. I do the shake. I do the shimmy wherever I go. Y'all go with me. I do the shake. Here we be there. Charles and I is everywhere. They be hating. They be talking. Me and Charles, we don't care. We be
Get to the money. We count up the loot.
I do the shake. I do the shimmy wherever I go. Y'all go with me.
Where he go? Where he go?
I do the shimmy wherever I go. Y'all go with me. I do the shake. I do the shimmy.
I'm gonna get me an entourage. That's what I'm gonna get. Me a group that's going on, and we gonna get you motherfuckers. I'm telling you. That's what, and the killing part about it is we got the money to do it. Y'all don't. We got the money. We get paid doing this stuff. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't get paid. Y'all help us get paid. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna be the leader. I'm gonna be, like I always tell y'all, I'm the leader. I'm not no follower, no goddamn body. I don't follow nothing nobody tell me to do. I'm the damn leader. My dumb ass, 6th grade education ass, I'm that damn leader, okay? I'm gonna be the leader of all of this. Did I see Carly B bring out Shamar? I finally seen the video today. I finally seen the video this morning or whatever. And Shamar did a lovely job on stage. I don't know why people try to compare me and Shamar together. We're not the same, you know. Like I said, I don't have an issue and a problem with no dang on body on social media that's doing their big ones. I'm not a hater. So I'm not gonna hate on him. I seen it today. I thought he did a great job on stage. I did. He did. He really did. So why do I wanna hate on him and say something bad about him and he did his big one?
And Marco, and you know it. And we've been in the kitchen and honey, we've been cooking dinner for our man. Mm-hmm. So, and we did our thing. What you think?
We did a dang thing, you heard?
Really?
Yeah.
So are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, then let's go. Let's go.
Now, this is where the original beef between Shamar and Netta came from. Shamar and Alvo, when he was with Alvo, got together with Charles and Netta at an Airbnb, and Shamar and Netta were cooking for their men. The problem was Charles was getting just a little too friendly, a little too complimenting Shamar way too much, which made Netta jealous, her his usual. Netta came back online and was talking shit about them. So Alvo and Shamar came online and was talking shit about Netta, and that's when they originally stopped talking and being cool with each other. This was before Shamar was going to get on Cardi B's stage and the BET Awards. This was before all of that. So even though Netta is trying to make it seem like he never had an issue with Shamar, he definitely did. He's just trying to disguise it now because he looks stupid. He didn't get the things that he said he was going to take, such as being this big famous musician and actor and being on stages. It actually ended up happening to Shamar, the very person he was hating on, as opposed to just befriending.
And then we got you some rice, baby. So go ahead, and why don't you go ahead and taste that football?
Okay, let's see what the rice tastes like.
Okay.
Said that.
Can you give me a fork?
Are you doing what?
Oh, you ain't give him no fork?
Dang.
Baby, you lacking.
Oh, girl, I didn't know, girl. My man,
Okay.
you up, girl.
The rice is ricing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's that piece of chicken you got for?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Tim?
See, the difference is I feed my nigga. Thank you.
Okay.
You feed your man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't gotta feed my man, because my man is a grown ass man, okay?
It's fun. Play some.
Excuse me, it tastes like you.
Good, seasoned, well, tender, enough fat.
Oh, you must be talking about
like
you must be talking about the meat I fried. You must be talking about the meat I fried because my man tanned it all.
No, I'm talking about this rice and this fatty chicken, and that I need to take the rice again before I taste it. The pork chop good. Pork. Okay.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, baby. Big Marco, all her.
What don't look like you
Big
eat?
Marco do that.
You ain't eating.
Well seasoned.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's how you gonna act.
Oh.
My husband, okay? He said he made the first attempt. We ain't made no first attempt. That's what I keep trying to say. Stop telling lies and stuff, and stop talking about the we at you for cloud and all this and all that. We don't need your cloud. Y'all made the first tip to us. You know, Charles, this is what it was. It said, what's up? Me and Shamar trying to collab with y'all. Charles said, what y'all trying to do? Because that's what I told Charles to ask them, what are they trying to do? And so they said, I feel like we should do a skit and a cooking video, okay? What kind of skit y'all trying to do? And so Charles said, when you want to do it? Charles, you only sent me one text. Charles, you only sent me one message. The rest of the message was you and Alvo going back and forth with this collaboration that they was trying to get done for clout. Yeah, they came to us.
This right here, this is the Shamar I know.
Man, because I just stay looking good. Man, because I'm just like me, been eating. Yeah. My mama told me don't ever look back at your enemy because they the one who hates you. So I said, okay, Ma, I'ma listen to you. I ain't finna look back at my freaking enemy. Enemy is the worst thing you have. And you gotta keep them far distance away from you. Cause you know they hating on you and you know they're gonna tell you that you're not gonna make it. But it's still, I think I am. I'm reaching for my goals. I do whatever. I'm reaching for my goals. So you cannot stop me, baby. I'm a real rapper and I'm is a real singer. So you really can't say nothing. That's what I do.
What?
I make the gay feel proud. I make the straight feel proud. But really, I could do whatever, even though I know that. I can make a nigga be happy real quick. Make them gay niggas be happy. Why you looking so fine at me? Why you looking so good at me? Is this something you looking at here? Is this something that I'm doing to you? I think I'm turning you on with the love and with the touch. Oh yeah.
My little Fetty Wap right there.
Like the way you ride. Like the way you talk. They say I talk like a... Okay. I am the shit. You can say what you want to say about me or whatever.
Believe this
but
about
bitch,
yourself.
you ain't in my body. I'm not in your body.
I can't control you.
Right.
And you damn sure can't control me.
But damn sure.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
But it's good that I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that y'all mad at, but y'all bitches need to get up out y'all feelings. Y'all too deep in y'all feelings. Get up out your feelings.
And go get some money.
Your life is too short for all this. Get up out your feelings. Your life is too goddamn short for all this. You too deep in your feelings. You miserable, sad, whatever, bitch. Get up out there. Get up out there. Here.
I feel like this outfit was so cute. Oh, and the way he was even moving and stuff, stage presence. I mean, wow. Oh, I need to shut up. Hold on.
And we rolling. We got my man.
Okay, I do not want to interrupt this, but the amount of loudness I was shouting whenever I seen these guys together with Shamar, I said, this is beautiful. I love this. I loved it. Tell me if I'm tripping, but can't you see the difference in the joy and love and passion that Shamar had for music, creating, being a personality, an entertainer, an influencer online versus Joe? Joe is just doing it because he thinks he's the best to ever have done it. And that doesn't make you want to tune in. Shamar, on the other hand, he continues to create content, music, dialogue, conversations that is growing. It's different. It's always something that's fun to engage in. Joe, all he do is sit up in that same trailer making food. I mean, I guess now he's babysitting somebody's kid, which what I believe is that Joe's money is so low. He's the only one in the family who gets SSI and food stamps, and he needs some more supplemental income via cash. He can't keep on selling the shit that he has in his house. Therefore, there's probably somebody in the family who works as like overnight surgeon or nurse, and she does not have somebody to take her baby. So she lets Joe watch him, and she's like, hey, I'll pay you $150 a week if you just go ahead and babysit. Ask me how I know.
Do you got an extra room? You have an extra room? Huh?
Yeah, you might need to lay down.
I need to take a nap. I do not need to take a nap.
Imagine that was your personal picture.
Huh?
Imagine that. Isn't this her house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's their house. They got a food truck.
No.
What? Like what? Yeah, you ain't got Wi-Fi? Excuse me.
Do you got an extra room?
And that's why Joe has that child there. It's not because he's such a good auntie. It's not because he want to spend time with his relative. It ain't none of that. And he's so mean to that child. And I don't like how he brags about it in a way like, he gonna ask me for some more tips. I said, your mama already brought enough tips. Why would I give you any more tips? If it was me, I don't believe in being mean to the kid because you feel like they're an obligation. Maybe be mean to the parent, yes, or have an attitude with the parent. But if I have anything extra and a kid wants to munch on something within reason, then yeah, you can have that. Drink a soda, eat some snacks. Yeah, you can have that, especially if it's summer break. I would just probably require something like, now when we get into the yard, you're going to have to help me pull weeds or do something, but it would still be a yes, because they're off, you know? So I don't know. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I have been Just Case and Friend. I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in. Please make sure to like the video. Have your notification bell turned on so you catch me each and every single time I'm here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.